1945. World War II is finally over. Europe is filled with tens of millions of refugees. 2 years later, Great Britain lost control of Southeast Asia. India and Pakistan win independence, and 7 million Muslim refugees exchange places with 7 million Hindi refugees. Today, not one of these people is a refugee. Not one. They have integrated into their host countries and built new lives. And then there are the Palestinians. In 1947, the United Nations presented a partition plan for the Jewish homeland. The Arabs gave a resounding no to that plan. They rejected a state for themselves if it meant also giving a state to the Jews. 6 Arab states attacked the fledgling Jewish state, which was small but plucky and determined to survive. In the meantime, many of the Arab inhabitants left their homes because of the war and the promise by Arab leaders that the Jews would be defeated quickly. They planned to return when they won the war and the Jews had been thrown into the sea. To their great surprise, they lost. Several 100,000 Arabs had become refugees. Later on, they would be called Palestinian refugees. On the other hand, at about the same time, 850,000 Jews were forced out of their homes all over the Middle East. They had lived in the Arab world for thousands of years, but when the Arabs were defeated and the State of Israel was established, it was too much for the Arab regimes, and they showed their Jews the door. Therefore, you could say that the Arabs and the Israelis exchanged populations, much like in Europe after World War II, and much like the Hindus and Muslims in India and Pakistan, and leave things at that. But the Arabs aren't willing to leave things at that. If they had, the Arab states would have done what Israel did a long time ago with the Jews from Arab states: integrate the Palestinians into their society and provide them with citizenship. Wow, what a not revolutionary idea! So why weren't they given citizenship or any other rights? The Palestinians were deliberately kept as refugees so that they could be used as a weapon in the war against Israel. And why would the Palestinians, who supposedly want to establish an independent state, struggle at the same time to send their refugees to live in Israel, a different state? Can Israel, a country with only 6 million Jews, allow millions of Palestinian refugees to come and take over the only Jewish homeland?